Hello, good day, everybody. So it's just been brought to my attention that Jessica, the one that was with Tommy Dean and Tommy Ardwin, is now in the hospital in Arkansas under my name. Apparently, she was sending some type of black magic, which they all do, to have my appendix burst, but I don't have an appendix. Oh. So she's there, and it doesn't look like she's going to make it. Tommy, both Tommies, were with her. And both of them were trying to make her like me, which is why she became so incredibly obsessed with me, the one who wanted to wear my skin. Jessica Simmons. She and Tommy A, she got pregnant with Tommy A's baby. I believe that Tommy Dean thought it was his, but it wasn't. And they ended up, trigger warning, unaliving that baby. In case you didn't know, Tommy A, that was your child, and they unalived it. I do not wish to go into the details of how exactly that happened, because it is quite disturbing and sick. Very, very sick, what they did to that poor child. My YouTube channel, under my analytics, it shows that there have been many views. However, I'm only showing like 8 views on my last video. I have likes on my videos, but no views. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? My spirit guides are telling me that I am quite popular on YouTube, but I wouldn't know that because everything that my channel says that I've got only 8 views or 20 views or 2 likes or 10 likes or whatever, but nothing matches up. San Diego. Hi. Hello, everybody. So I'm still sleeping in my car. I've been sick, but they advocates gave me a really warm sleeping bag, and I have to tell you, it's been saving my tuchus. It really has. The car is running really well, and with the right gas in it. I put some crappy gas in it, and I gotta tell you, it was not doing so good. But the right gas in it now, and it's doing much better. Yeah. Colorado. It was 10 degrees last night, y'all. 10 freaking degrees. It was so cold. Thankfully, I'm blessed enough to have the car, because without it, I don't know what I would do. So we got to get our blessings and be thankful for the things that we do have, right? I am being told that Sandy's passed away. Thank you, Adam. I have to stay where I am right now. This is where I was called to be, and this is where I need to be. But I appreciate that very much. Thank you. So Sandy, I asked this morning, and apparently she is not alive. I saw yesterday in the news that the banditos have been caught for RICO crimes, which I think is involving my brother Dale, because he was in some motorcycle gang. I don't know if it was the banditos or who it was, but I know there was a motorcycle gang involved where my brother was concerned. This is only a temporary loss. I know that my timing and God's timing are two entirely different timings, because if it was my timing, things would already be the way that they should be. But I have to wait, as hard as it is, and as difficult as it is to sometimes be hopeful. I know that that's what I have to do. I have faith that all of this is going to be made right. There are moments where even that sometimes is a little shaky. So we're all human. We're all human. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Sometimes we find ourselves in situations that we don't really understand. And even though this has been hard and this has been difficult, all things are working for my greater good. Fort Collins. That's a ways away from where I am, honey. It's a ways away. And the roads are not very good. They might be getting better this week, though. I've heard that the temperatures are supposed to start going up during the day, which means a lot of the snow is going to start melting and the roads are going to be better. I am in my hometown, 10,200 feet, or 10,152 feet. But the mountains keep growing, so it's probably more like 10.2 now. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place, and I'm very thankful to be here. Thank you, Adam. You can always go in my comments and drop your email or something. Not Alaska. No. Hang on, let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I'm going to ask a question. I am in Leadville, Colorado, my hometown, where I grew up with my grandparents. My grandfather left me an inheritance. When I was 11 years old, he passed away. My family knew it. My family stole my inheritance. They never told me that it was mine. They never even told me there was anything that was left to me by my grandfather, but my grandfather took care of me. He took very good care of me. I was supposed to receive the house here on 7th Street. But all of the adults, Sandy, my so-called mother, was the one who reaped the most rewards from that, I'm sure. And there was some kind of monetary inheritance that came with it, but it was all taken from me. I was a kid. And then they went through so much trying to make me look like I'm the crazy one, like I'm the one that's not right in the head, had false documentations from a doctor. There are so many people involved in this, it's ridiculous. And I'm gonna be as honest with you as I possibly can. There have been moments where I actually thought I was going crazy, because I know all of these things. I know everything that's happening, but nothing is happening. Nothing's happening. I go to the cops. I give statements. I ask for help, and I never hear anything back. It's kind of sad. I do believe that where I am now, in my hometown, that the police officers are well aware of what is going on, and I believe that they have been in touch with the FBI. But they can't do anything because this is all still under investigation. And until the investigation is finished, well, I wait. The local police. I've turned in statements. The place that I'm sleeping at, I was stalked the other night. Black truck, I think it was a Chevy Silverado. They would park behind my car and they would sit there. The first time it was like, I don't know, close to 30 minutes. But they park in such a way that you can't see who's in the truck, and I couldn't see the license plates. It was so dark that when they did drive away, I tried to take a picture, but it didn't show anything. Then they did it again. They came back by again and they parked behind the car. So I can't move forward. I can't go back because the snow is in front of me, big pile of snow in front of me, and they're right behind me, so I can't back up. They sat there again that time for 20, 30 minutes. The third time they came back, I did the video on that, and I showed that they were playing songs. The first song was about the whistleblower, which I am. I am whistleblowing on all of this that my family did, that the Masons here in this town did, that they involved a lot of people, high-ranking Masonic people, 33.3 years they involved, elites they've involved. Black magic is real, people. I don't know if you really understand this or not, but it is so very real. And these people have been doing so many things, and that's what Jessica did. She cast something on me last night or the night before about having my appendix burst. Well, surprise, I don't have an appendix. And besides that, I'm highly protected in the spirit realm from all of this black magic crap, because it's gone on for way too long, and these people have been told over and over and over to stop. And apparently my brother Dale did not tell the elite Masons about a spirit guide that I have. That was just something that came out yesterday. Anubis. They've been using, or trying to use, the Egyptian gods against me when they are with me. Well, it has to be a ton of money involved. I don't know what amount of money we're talking about. I don't know any of this, obviously. I have no numbers. And that kind of stuff really doesn't matter in the spirit realm. What matters in the spirit realm is your soul. What matters is your spirit. What matters is your thinking, how you think, which hasn't, I go up and down, There are moments where I'm thinking, this is right, everything's good, everything's going to be fine. And then there are moments when I'm sitting out there in 10 degrees and I'm thinking, what the heck? How is this right? How is this good? What's happening? Somebody say something, somebody do something, somebody tell me something, anybody tell me something. But my family put me under a false investigation with the FBI. They told them all of these things, that I'm a prostitute, that I'm a drug dealer, that you name it. I'm sure they said it. And I was under a false investigation. But after they were done investigating me, I'm not sure why they didn't come to me and tell me. It seems to be not right to me that I wasn't told. And when I did call the FBI, because I called the FBI to see if I was under investigation, because somebody told me I had the right to know. And the only thing that the woman would tell me was, if you think you're under investigation, you probably are. And that was the best I got. So if I'm under investigation, the local police really can't do anything. I mean, I can keep going in and giving statements, but I'm putting everything online. So I should seem to think that this is kind of a statement, isn't it? I seem to think they should be able to use this in a court of law. I'm giving my permission for that, because I've documented everything that's happened to me on my YouTube channel. Everything. I have on my computer when I'm on my laptop and I go into my analysis of my channel, I see there are like 14,000 views on something, or 1,400, excuse me, 1,400 views on a video. But when I'm on my phone and I'm looking at my phone, it's telling me that I've got like four views. So obviously I should be monetizing if what my computer says, but the information is conflicting. So I don't really know who or how many are out there watching me. I have no clue. And when I go into my analytics and I see, where people are showing from, I have people coming from other countries, but it's not showing that that's happening. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're doing anything and everything they can to keep me from having money. They even shut down my GoFundMe. They called the GoFundMe and they told them that, well, obviously that I wasn't being truthful, and they shut down my GoFundMe. So I've got no income. Fortunately, there are some wonderful people that I have been working with, and they have been helping me the best way they can. I was able to fill the gas tank to stay warm at night. So there are things good that are happening, and I need to keep that in perspective. I need to keep that in perspective, because the bad things that are happening seem to be a lot more than the good things that are happening. But I need to always remember to try to stay as positive as I can. We all need to stay as positive as we can. We keep being told that thinking of what we think and how we think and what we think is important. And we can't be self-hating. We have to love ourselves. Thank you very much. Thank you. Y'all have no idea how much your support means to me, because I do feel very alone. I mean, thankfully, I've got my dog and my cat. I lost my bird and I lost my other cat, but I've still got Thor and I've still got Isis. And one of the things that they've told me here is that I can't have my pets where they have places for me to stay, that I need to take my pets to a shelter or something and be away from them. And I can't do that. I can't do that. We have all been through so much, me and my pets. We've been through so much. We've been traumatized. We've been stalked. And all we have is each other. And I don't think that people realize and understand that the comfort that an animal gives you, the love, the unconditional love that an animal gives you is so important. And it would be as much traumatic for them to be removed from me as it is for me to be removed from them. I mean, a dog is supposed to be your companion, right? He's supposed to be, somebody who protects you. That's what they do. That's their job. So if he knows I'm being traumatized, and if he knows that I'm going through something, and he does know that, believe me, he knows that, and you take him away from me, do you not think that he's not going to worry? That he's not going to be upset? That he's not going to have a problem? He's not going to thrive? And nor will I. So if it means sleeping in my car in 10 degrees to have my animals with me, then that's what I'm going to do, because I will not put my animals in a shelter. And besides, we all know how these masons work. They have their hands in everything. One person at the shelter is going to be like, oh yeah, 72-hour hold, no problem. This is great. Everything's fine. And then that person's not there one day. And there's another worker there. And maybe that worker doesn't know what's going on. Because, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing a lot of the time. Or a person just gets shoved a little bit of money. Adopt that dog. Adopt that dog. Adopt that dog out. And there goes my dog. And I'm not willing to take that chance. And that's the type of thing that these people do. It's exactly the type of thing that these people do. So no, I will not be separated from my animals. I will not let that happen. Thank you very much. May God bless you too. I appreciate y'all. Well, I was on here a whole heck of a lot longer than I anticipated. But I'm going to go. The car is really warm right now because the sun is out, so that's a blessing. No clouds in the sky. Yay. I took my dog to the dog park this morning and ran his little hiney off. He's not very little, but I ran his hiney off. So he's got some exercise going on. I love the dog park. We'll probably go there again several more times today. Probably shouldn't have said that. I have a man here that's stalking me. Brian is his name. He knew about the black truck before I ever even said it yesterday. Go figure. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Please love each other. Love yourselves even more. God bless you all. And I will catch you all later, okay?